Can you elaborate on the role mathematics plays in a negotiation?
The fun part is it's scary to so many people, and a lot of people dislike the whole understanding of mathematics in negotiation. Okay, let me ask you guys a question. Why do two organizations negotiate with each other? Company A and Company P. They negotiate with each other to create and distribute value. End of story. That's the only reason two companies have ever negotiated with each other. How do you create and distribute value? We have to understand value. So understanding mathematics is really vital. I created the concept Necroeconomics, that is just short for negotiation economics, that is basically identifying the asymmetric value between two parties. So very easy, very quickly, talk about delivery cost. If your cost of delivery is 2%, my cost of delivery is 4%, obviously I shouldn't handle delivery because my cost of transportation is higher than yours. So we can figure out that Necroeconomics, the asymmetric value, is the difference between your cost and my value or my cost. This is actually not rocket science, but we have to realize that in a commercial negotiation, not understanding the mathematics of the variables we are negotiating is a disaster. Now I have some good news, and that is the negotiator don't have to be a mathematical expert herself. He or she just need a controller in the room that they can throw the mathematic to and say, figure out whether this makes sense or it doesn't make sense. And what I'm telling every single of my clients is that you need a controller in your negotiation team. If you are not a mathematical genius yourself, and I'm not either, you need somebody who is and that can figure these numbers out. And I had just to share a scary story with you guys. I was an advisor for a company in Europe a few months ago, and they went to go. I was an advisor sitting outside. I was not participating in the actual negotiation, just acting as a coach. And when they came out, they looked very happy. And I said, are you satisfied? Did you reach an agreement? They said, yes, we reached an agreement and signed the contract. And then I asked them, how do the financial looks like? And they said, we have no clue. We're going to do the calculations right now. And that is terrible. And I'm just emphasizing this real story because it happens a lot. People actually don't understand the mathematics behind what they're asking. For instance, let me give you another quick example. I'm just spending time with this because it's so crucial. I was with a procurement director recently, and he said, we're going out and we are demanding to extend the line of credit with all our suppliers. We're going from 30 days to 90 days. And I say, okay, that might be a great idea. What is the benefit to you of doing that? He said, I don't know. It just sounds nice, doesn't it? And I said, now you're a complete idiot. Because if your value of doing that is below the cost of the supplier, it makes no sense. It's an absolutely zero-sum negotiation where your benefit is just happening at the expense of the counterpart. And by the way, you could actually turn this around completely. Because if your cost of capital is 4% and the supplier's cost of capital is 9%, you actually have a wiggle room of 5% where you could actually propose to pay up front and get a discount of up to 5%. And the counterpart would accept that. So anyway, sorry about that long answer. It's just really important. Back to the important pieces to be a great negotiator. Understanding the concept of necroeconomics and mathematics is essential. So if you are in commercial negotiation, I'm a commercial negotiator. If you're in commercial negotiation, either you need to understand what's going on or you need a controller in the room. If you don't know that, please stay away. You shouldn't negotiate any commercial negotiation whatsoever.